crazy in the comments, bro. Where's the actual clip though? Full clip. Okay. What is that full clip? DDG and DuB pressed Tiagz for talking shit about Johnny online. You say? Okay, so this is the beginning, right? What's he listening to?
Oh, they're talking about jumping. They're talking about jumping.
Jumping.
Yeah, okay.
You don't feel comfortable?
Yeah, because I know what you said about my man.
Yo, wait, okay, I'm sorry. I know this is kind of random, but you know what's funny? If DDG takes off his shoes, bro, he'd probably be the same exact size as Tiagz. Yo, I'm telling you, chat, DDG is not that tall, bro. He definitely takes off the height boosters. He's probably like a little bit taller than Tiagz, if not the same size.
He over here.
Wow, that was a while ago. I don't know why we're going back to the time. That was like a year ago.
But wait, what did he say, chat? What did he say? Let me rewind that shit.
You don't feel comfortable?
Yeah, because I know what you said about my man. He over here.
Wow, that was a while ago. I don't know why we're going.
Yo, Chad, did he just say? Yo, Chad, did he just say, I don't feel comfortable? Wait, what? Hold on. Tell me I heard that correctly.
You
don't feel comfortable?
Yeah, because I know what you said about my man. He over here.
Wow, that was a while ago. I don't know why we're going back to the time. That was like a year ago.
Wait, Chad, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this how the whole thing started? Yeah, I know you mean, I know it's Johnny or whatever, right? I know it's Johnny. But is this how it all started, chat? Was it like DDG confronting? Nah, that's not. Okay, so this was in the beginning then. Okay, hold on. All right. So you got. So when he was on stage, I said DDG was about to bring out Tiagz to perform, hyping the crowd up and everything. But then DuB clocked him instantly, like, hold up, ain't this the same dude that was talking shit about DDG and Johnny?
Make some noise, say Taka.
Yo, look at Johnny's face, bro. Yo, look at his face, bro. Look at his face when they say Taka. Yo, bro, smile went away hella quick.
Yeah.
Wait, you just didn't say something about your line before? Him? Hey, did you say something about my brother online before? Huh? Did you?
Damn, so low key. Okay, so it was DuB. So it was DuB the one that. Damn, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, DuB is the whole issue here then, right? Because clearly, you know what? And I'm gonna tell you this, right? DDG knew. I think that like the whole shit that was going down with him and Tiagz was all like clip farm. It was nothing serious, but DuB kind of pressed the issue. Cause he don't be forgetting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like DDG ain't dumb. He be knowing what's going on, bro. If he remembered when he donated to me, I'm pretty sure he would have remembered when they was beefing with Tiagz. Like he wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
You say, what's your name?
Tiagz.
Did you say something about brother online before?
Yeah, because he came on the. Oh, you're right there.
Yeah.
Because of the whole Johnny situation.
Okay, so.
Back in the day. But I was thinking for clips, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, bet.
Alright, look, we gonna play some Drake. Come on, let's get. Let me. Hey, Taka for the.
So that shit was squashed then, no? It sounded like they squashed the beef right
Did you say something
there.
about my brother online before? Huh? Did you say, what's your name?
Tiagz.
Did you say something about brother online before?
Yeah, because he came on the. Oh, you're right there.
Yeah.
Because of the whole Johnny.
I'm not gonna lie. He said, "Oh, you're right there." Yo, what the fuck was that, bro? Tiagz too, like, bro. Tiagz looking, he's like, "Oh, you're right there." Like, come on, dog. You knew he was there the whole time.
Okay, so
Back in the day, but I was thinking for clips, I'm not gonna lie.
all right, bet.
All right, look, we gonna play some Drake. Come on, let's get. Let me. Hey, talking top.
Okay, so that was like, it sounded like they like ended that beef or whatever right there and then there. But then I guess this is like the following clip.
What do you say?
Oh, they're talking about jumping. They're talking about jumping. They say they talking about jumping. Hold up, is there a clip of that, chat? Is there a clip of them?
This nigga's scared, like terrified.
Is it? Where is it?
I need you to talk to my man, brother. I don't feel comfortable.
All right, I don't know. I don't think it was that one. We'll just keep watching this one then. He said right, but then DDG pressed Tiagz.
Dumping. You don't feel comfortable.
Okay, so what did he ask him right here? Did he say, "Yo, talk to my mans because I don't feel comfortable"?
Yeah, because I know what you said about my man. He over here.
Wow, that was a while ago. I don't know why we're going back to the top. That was like a year ago.
Yo, low-key-do, what the fuck did Takata even say about Johnny, bro? Didn't he just say he was a cameraman? They wanted Tiagz to apologize to Johnny. So they made a whole commotion because they wanted Tiagz to apologize for Johnny when Johnny ain't even like try to go up to him. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like that shit was all like, that was all show. That shit was all show because he said, mind you, he was talking about Evan June. Nah, he didn't talk about Dub. I never heard Takata talk about Dub. What do y'all? Yo, I've been seeing that. I'm gonna be honest. Until I see the clip, I don't know when the hell Takata talked about Dub, bro. If y'all could show me the clips, if y'all could tag me on TikTok at PesoChris1, then I'll watch it. But I do not remember him talking about. Or maybe I don't even remember seeing that shit. I know he talked about DDG and Johnny. I don't remember him talking about Dub though. He said, but now Tiagz is saying too much. Now I'm gonna react to whatever the fuck I want. I don't care if I don't watch the whole clips, bro. That's the whole point of the stream. You can feel however you want. He said Tiagz talked about everyone for the clips and even admitted he does it to get views. Yeah, I know. I saw that. Said no one knew Takata was at the party until he went up on stage trying to perform.
But weren't y'all talking shit first?
I'm telling you.
Don't point your finger at me respectfully. Wait, chill. What the fuck? Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah. Listen, bro, I fuck with Dubs. Dubs a funny ass motherfucker, but like, why he doing that, bro? Why he doing that? They was low key having, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They was low key having a peaceful ass conversation up until like Dub showed up, and then he just tried. He was just being a little bit too loud. Like, what was the point of being that loud, bro?
I've not had nothing. What the fuck?
Yo, Ryan looked like a fucking shark waiting to bite some shit, bro. Look at that. You said Dub just got heated and went off? Yeah. You said don't talk shit about people online if you can't back it up in person. All right, hold on. Let me tell y'all something real quick, though, chat. One-on-one, Dub versus Tiagz. Who the fuck you think is going to come out of that? Y'all not about to sit here and tell me Dubs, chat. Y'all not finna sit here and tell me Dubs is going to beat the shit out of Tiagz one-on-one. No way, bro. No way. Like, what do Dub be doing? My boy would probably gas out in less than a minute. He said Dub looks like pussy. He said, wait, but the chokehold is gold. He said, you bro, for one, okay, look, I don't necessarily know. I'm gonna go, okay, I know this is not the best to go off of. But I'm gonna go off of, like, let's just, like, rank them in terms of stats, okay? Let's rank them in terms of stats. Bro, Tiagz is a very fit person. He goes to the gym almost every single day, right? And he's low-key very athletic too. I don't know if y'all seen the way he moves and shit. Like, bro, for somebody his size, like, he's pretty athletic. Dub, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure does not work out. I'm pretty sure Dub, all he does is just stream and that's it, bro. I don't think, like, now if you tell me DDG versus Tiagz, I got DDG all day. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, if you telling me, if you tell me DDG versus Tiagz, I got DDG. DDG, he know how to box. You know what I'm saying? He got hands and shit like that. But Dubs, bro. And also DDG is disciplined. You could tell he actually works out and shit. He said, and what good did it do? He was holding like a. He said, so who will win between Tiagz and Johnny? I don't know. I think that'd be a good. Honestly, bro, I would love for them to fight, and I heard that they might want that shit. Chat, hold on, no, cause let's keep on watching, bro. Let's keep on watching. And you got Derek talking about what he say.
What you say?
Nothing. I'm good. Yo, why they got Oblivion as the bodyguard though, bro? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, they got Oblivion looking like he like the bodyguard. Nah, that's funny, bro. That's funny. He said Johnny Towers over Tiagz. I mean, not really, but he said Johnny's wrist. He said pretty even fight.
I got nothing, bro. Hey, I have nothing to take.
Bro, I've been seeing this meme all over. Hold up.
Hey, I have nothing to take.
Yo, low key, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If somebody choke you like that, I feel like that's grounds to, like, at least try to swing on them. You know what I mean? I will say that, bro. If somebody gets you in a little chokehold like that, you might as well just swing. I feel like that shit just disrespectful. But you know what? What a lot of people are not talking about is that when the security guard confronted Derek, I don't know if you guys can hear it from the mic, but there's a clip of Derek's stream, and they were like taking him out, and the bodyguard was like, yo, he's like, yo, I'll really fucking slam you to the ground or some shit. He was said something like that, and then he kind of like, he quieted down real quick. You know what they say, bro? Hey, you could pick on somebody smaller than you, but whenever somebody is your same size.
They're crazy.
You say he did get slammed and handcuffed? Who?
Hey, bro, leave it alone.
Okay, wait. Now, hold on. We saw the whole thing went down. Now let's see what both of them had to say about it though, because I know. Let me see. Dub. Let me just search up Dub. He said, man, the fight wasn't even all about Johnny. It was about Tiagz talking shit about DDG. Okay, so let me tell you guys the problem though. You guys saying that it really was the whole argument did stem from Johnny, okay? That's what it came from. DDG tried to press Tiagz and try to make Tiagz apologize to Johnny, which to be honest, right then and there, just like, bro, what are you even doing that for, right? Like, if Johnny really wants an apology, Johnny can go ahead and, you know, try to do that himself. And then at that point, you know, you as his boys, you guys can have his back. I will say, I mean, shit, Tiagz do be talking a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. Tiagz do be talking a lot of shit. So, the second thing, he said he said he apologized off stream. He said Oblivion ain't gonna be trying to de-escalate no fight. What do you mean? And then also, like, for people saying that that Tiagz talk shit about DDG though, but DDG did talk shit about Tiagz first. I'm pretty sure if I got the timeline correct, it was Tiagz talked about Johnny and Evelyn. Oh no. This is how it was. Tiagz talked about Evelyn, how he wanted Evelyn, blah blah blah. Johnny didn't like that, and he said some shit. He said some shit about Takata. Takata came back, fired back at Johnny. And then DDG reacted to that and fired at Takata. And then Takata reacted to that and then fired back at DDG. I'm pretty sure that's how the timeline went. So if we really put 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 to like figure out the problem, it really comes down to Evelyn Ortiz being the whole issue. So it really comes down to it. It always comes down to an Ortiz sister. That's what it is, chat. The whole drama shit, it always comes down to that. He said, yeah, but you're missing. Tiagz kept dragging it with Johnny and DDG kept bringing them up. He said, cut that out. He said it comes down to a clown talking shit and not me midway. But nah. But in all seriousness though, I'm pretty sure that's kind of how the timeline went. And I don't know how the fuck Dub got into the mix of like, yeah, how did Dub get in the mix of all this? Does anybody know, chat? Cause I mean, I think Dub was just trying to have his bag, but I don't think he was talking shit about him. Let me see.
I'm gonna get one. I don't know how I live. On stage.
All right.
Nah, it don't even matter. But anytime my brother have a big event, Austin always show up. When we threw our Capaholics party, Austin showed up. My brother's show, he showed up. Austin invited me to a couple of his events and stuff like that. Me and Austin is cool. That's my nigga. So Austin asked me. He say, "Hey, can you host bringing your brother out so he can perform?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got you." We walk up. The moment me and my brother walk on stage and my brother's performing one song, right? I see Oblivion, which is I'm cool with, his cameraman, his camera people, and Ryan Garcia. They coming up. I'm like, oh, they probably just vibing. You know, we the lit niggas in the club. I mean, lit in the party. These probably just vibing. Cool, whatever. Well, let's do it, whatever. So when my brother get done doing pink dreads, his stream cuts off. So when any saying that listen, I want to just say this for the most part. If I or my brother say something to somebody, if my brother say something to somebody, T.O., it's typically we're not doing it for a camera. It's typically because I'm a man at the end of the day. The first thing is right, he said Team is performing now. So I'm like, I'm looking over, I see Ryan Garcia, I see Oblivion. I'm like, who the f is Team? So I'm like, oh, well, I didn't know who Team was. So then I see Brooklyn. As I'm looking at Brooklyn, I'm just seeing her doing her thing. I see Derek on top of the couch. And when I see Derek on top of the couch, I look back and I see it that I remember talking on Twitter one day. And I was like, I looked, mind you, my brother camera was not on. If y'all go to my brother's stream, his stream was not on. So I look over and say, hey, because my brain told me I knew him. I look back, I said, hey, was you talking about me or my brother before? He said, yeah. So I took off my...
He said, yeah.
$534 Balenciaga shades that I end up losing anyways.
Yo, why Dub always talking about money, bro? This motherfucker's always talking about, yo, this... Oh my God, bro. Yo, he worse than DDG. At least DDG stopped doing that. Y'all ever notice that shit, bro? DDG used to always mention money, but I feel like he kind of cooled down on that. Now it's Dub, bro. Now it's Dub mentioning money every single time.
I took my shades off, put them in my pocket. Now, I got real jewelry. So my jewelry wouldn't break unless you really grab it and hang. So I put my glasses off. I said, was you talking to my brother? He was like, yeah, but he started it. Blah, blah, blah. And then he said, so are we cool? And as he say that, I just turned my back on the nigga. Because at this point, you feel me? Hello. Hello?
I got your Balenciaga glasses.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they fell in the car. They right here. I'm on my way over there now.
All right.
Fuck up.
So look, I didn't know this till today till my mama told me. My mama told me today that my brother said, you ain't performing, turn on Drake. So I said, I didn't know my brother hold it again. So when I turned my back on him, that was like on some like, all right, you know what I mean? He on some whole, he talking about I'm trolling with Johnny. So me as a man, I turned my back on this, like, he's like, bro, are we straight? I turned my back on it, man, shut up talking to me. So as we get done, I guess he's saying stuff, I guess he said, my brother said, man, all that, this gotta apologize to me. When we walk up to him, I walk up to him with my brother. My brother's like, hey, you gotta apologize to not only me, but apologize to Johnny because he was talking crazy on the internet. He said something, and I put my finger in his face, and I said, blah, blah, blah. He said, oh, put your finger in my place. And I'm like, okay, what you want to do? Let's go outside then. Not what you want to do. I don't remember.
Mind you, chat, though, you can't lie, though. In a situation like that, though, they kept mentioning jumping him, chat. Like, I keep seeing these clips of where, what's his name? Derek's talking about he's trying to, like, get behind Tiagz in order to, like, sneak him and shit. And then Dub's talking about, like, yo, they all gonna jump him and shit. So, when you hear shit like that, obviously, like, bro, as somebody that knows shit, like, you're not gonna willingly fight somebody knowing that it's not gonna be a one-on-one. You're gonna get your ass kicked. You said nobody said nothing about jumping anyone? Yeah, they did. What are you talking about, bro? I'll pull up the clip right now so you can shut your dumb ass up.
I'm gonna get behind a nigga every time. It's jumping 101.
It's jumping 101. No one said nothing about jumping. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up, bro. Yo, shut up, bro. Like, come on. Y'all be so fanned out, bro. Y'all be so fanned out. Y'all can't stand that shit. Like, come on. Literally, he's saying that shit right there.
You know what I'm saying? Jumping 101.
Bro, he's telling you what he's thinking in the situation.
If you don't, if something's about to happen, always get one step ahead of a nigga. If Dog would have swung, he don't even know. I'm right there on the side finna clean your shit. I'm finna clean. Soon as you would have swung, you was gonna get clean. You don't even know. You don't.
All right, bro. Hey, there ain't no way we could be reasonable. Like, okay.
So, anyways, all this tension that's happening, right? I'm like, all right, let's just in. But let me tell y'all what happened. So Derek, let me tell y'all about Derek. I told Derek is eating some some chocolate strawberries. We just got off the bud. I asked Derek, I said, Derek, Derek, I'm like, hey, come here. As Derek walking, he see us arguing. He's asking us who. And I'm telling him. I'm talking to the Ting, right? I'm talking to Ting.
Yo, these motherfuckers got formations and everything to jump motherfuckers, right?
Like him. When I point to say him, Derek looking like, because Oblivion looked it like he was the aggressor, the aggressor, because he just looked it like it. So I said him. But as I point to him, Derek don't look at me point. He just get on 50. So this is what I want to say. So I tell Derek, I'm like, all right, come on, me and you, woo. And I know this sound lame when I say come outside. I was telling him to come outside of Austin's house. Because Austin lived on a long street. We would have. Now, I with Oblivion. I met Oblivion in Aloe. We was shopping at Aloe. I with Oblivion. That's my name. But Derek he's such a real. He was just like, I don't give a who you talking about. I want to all these. So my only concern, right, is that it was me, Mood, Derek, T.O.
I mean, realistically, chat, if they all like jumping in though, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I feel like DDG is definitely gonna be the one watching, bro. It just doesn't make and I understand it too though, because it doesn't make sense for DDG to get into like the fight. He's a millionaire. He got a lot to lose. Same with like some of these other guys too, where I'm like, it don't really make sense. Like somebody like Derek crashing out. I mean, what he respectfully, what he really got to lose, right? You know what I'm saying? Like he's not on that DDG level. Even somebody like Dub though, I would say too, like the way that Dub be acting and shit, I feel like he shouldn't really be acting like that. Cause like, bro, you always be talking about how much money you got. One day you gonna make a dumbass mistake and they gonna sue you for that shit. Yo, they gonna sue him for that shit, bro.
It was Ting.
And you gotta think like, bro, you're not even in the hood, so it's like you in one of these parties where people got money, so they definitely gonna sue.
King, Oblivion, about 5, and then it was Ryan Garcia.
It's like then it was Ryan Garcia.
So when we get surrounded, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm finna the shit out of Ting. But this Ryan is finna. I'm like, oh, I'm not scared that Ryan was gonna whoop our ass, but I'm like, Ryan definitely gonna beat the shit out of us.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I don't give a fuck, bro. At the end of the day, beef, whatever the beef is, like I'm gonna keep on watching this, right? But I want to see Tiagz and Dubs, bro. Number one, the main reason why I really want to see Dubs in a boxing match is because this dude know how to talk, bro. Yo, Dubs knows how to fucking talk, and I will tell you, that motherfucker will sell the fight. Yo, Dubs would sell the fuck out of that fight. I don't think he wins that fight, but he would sell the fuck out of it. He would make it super entertaining. If anything, honestly, I'd probably give Dub the A side versus Tiagz, just because, like, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I met Tiagz, he's a cool ass person, blah blah, but he's just not. I don't know. I feel like he's not really that good at like talking and shit. You know, he be saying shit, but like sometimes it just don't be adding up. Dubs, on the other hand, he's really good with his mouth. Pause.
So let me just Ting real quick. But then, Ryan was like,
So do you react to anime edits?
Ting like this. I'm like, oh, I'm good then. I'm like, we straight. We good. We good. We good. So when Ting said, he was scared and all that, walked out the party, whatever, blah, 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 it was over with. But then, after all of this, I still enjoyed the party. He left voluntarily. I still enjoyed the party. His woman that he was with approached me. She gave me her number. I don't know why. So you probably need to check her, the girl you was with. But I want to show y'all this.
Nah, that's crazy. Wait, who was the girl that was with him? No one's egging you, bro. I just said yeah.
I want to show y'all this.
I'll react to whatever. I kind of react to
seen
right
this
now,
clip right here. I seen this clip right here. If I'm lying, I'm flying about the girl. That girl you was with did give me I don't know if she was trying to set it up, but that ain't what it looked like. Okay.
That is what brand risk, whatever you want to call it. But at this point, I think that is what needs to be happening, bro. Because I'm not on this gang activity. I'm not on this hood. I don't know what the they do. I don't know if they jump. I don't know if they're on that type of shit. I don't know if they're on some pimp shit or whatever you want to call it. But if he has a big mouth, if he had the audacity to yell like a damn girl the whole time, I was trying to avoid, trust me, I was trying to just avoid it because, bro, I was raised differently. I'm Latino. I was raised very, 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 very differently. But if he wants to actually
First of all, this is on some racist shit. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? First of all, you are in a house that's the same size of my room, man. You're in a house that's the same size of my room. My other home, my son's room is bigger than that little that you in. You are in a closet, bro. You talking about and you don't know how to grown up? What the are you talking about? I'm a man at the end of the day. It ain't no in this blood and binds. I don't act like no shape or form. I don't even put on my lips. That's how much of a man that I am. I lick my lips. I don't put no Carmex light button, nothing. You stupid. What you mean, nigga? I take 5-minute showers. I'm in and out. What do you mean? He on some racist shit. And the craziest thing is you talking about I disrespect.
I'm gonna be honest though, Dubs. I don't know what he means by that some racist shit though. Cause I see, okay, look, like, I'll agree with y'all that like, I think it is kind of lame that Tiagz did go back and started like, you know, rah, whatever the fuck, right? Like however you guys are saying behind the screen. But like Tiagz does have a point too, bro. Like they're in a, if you look at the interactions, like at the whole interaction, there was no reason for Dubs to even get that loud. And on top of that, like he just said before, he's at his friend's, you know what I'm saying, house, event, whatever you want to call it, party. And the fact that he's acting like that when the other guy isn't even being that hostile is kind of crazy, right? Because you're not at some hood party, you're not at some block party, you're not at some whatever the hell party, right? Where people get crazy and, you know, a brawl breaks out. You at a fucking mansion, bro. You at a mansion where you're at your friend's house where he clearly supports y'all because, you know what I'm saying, he be showing up to your events or whatever. And then, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think that shit was racist, bro. Right now, I think it's both of them. Like, and then I'll give it to them, right? I think it's Dubs and I think it's Tiagz too. They're both trying to pick out whatever, you know what I'm saying, that whatever race thing that they can get at. But it's really not, bro.
With my words, because I want you to be at your best form when me and you get into it. When me and you, I want you to be in your best form. When I put the shit out of you, I want you to feel like, damn.
You said it's microaggression? Him saying they on some hood shit? Y'all can't be that. That is some hood shit, though. What are you talking about? Bro, that's some hood shit. You're not about to sit here and say that's not some hood shit. You had a fucking multi-million-dollar home with multiple celebrities and you acting that loud? That's some hood shit. That ain't no fucking microaggression. What the hell? That's real.
I did all I can do. I did my absolute best. But this whooping my... But let's keep going with you.
And let's go on the ring. Brand risk, whatever you want to call it. I'll even bet out of my own pocket $100,000. And
yeah, okay, but you understand that like there's Latino hoods too, right? Chat, yeah, like, bro, there's Mexicans that go to parties and that they fucking fight and shit like that. That's some hood shit too. Hood shit don't mean just black. Y'all over here trying to like make that shit a race thing yourself.
I guarantee y'all, bro. I will bet out of my own pocket 100,000.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. He said followed by saying because he's Latino. I'll give you all that.
This got $4,200. If he ain't got $4,200, he got $16K. You cannot talk about no goddamn money with me. I got more money than you and probably every.
Yeah, and I mean, chat. Look. There's a difference of like how people handle shit. Like you could see how DDG handled the situation where he was talking calmly. You know what I'm saying? He was just whether they were gonna make up or not. I mean, that's entirely up to them. But there's a clear difference though of like how the altercation was handled. Yo, what's good, Grugga?
Everybody, me, just alone, got probably more money than you. You got the, bro, on my life, bro. On my life, you in the little house talk about 100K? Ting ting. Your carpet is from IKEA. This one is too, but this off-white rest in peace version.
He said this one is too. He said, but this was off-white.
This a off-white couch. This ain't the green one either. This the black one. It costs a little more, ting ting. Ting ting. Stop. And if you want to get more technical, I have the green one at my home. Ting ting.
Ting ting. Bro, why it sound like he's saying TT, bro?
Go.
Fight. Mr. Dub, lose some weight, okay? I'm gonna give you the opportunity, Dub. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to put your name out there because we all know you as DDG's side character. Let's take it to the ring. Listen, I don't know about him, I don't know about them, I don't know their history, I don't know nothing about them, but I'm not on the whole, like, jumping, gang activity.
Chat, I don't know what he's talking about, bro. This is a poor man in a little apartment. Now, I want to show y'all why I don't do, I promise y'all, just like I explained this before. I explained this before, I'm explaining it again. When my brother is on camera, he's more controllable.
He said DDG and Derek low-key explained it better on his stream. Doug gets hot-headed too quick. Yeah.
Say something to my brother when he off camera. Say something to my brother when he with his family. Say something to my brother when he on his thing. He gonna beat the living shit out of you. Because you looking at him as a content creator. I keep telling y'all this. My brother's a little bit more PR trained because he get a little bit more. Listen, my brand deals be about 10 bands. This brand deals be about 400. Of course, you know, I don't give a fuck about no goddamn 10 bands, but 400 I do. So I don't give a fuck about no goddamn PR training. What the fuck are you talking about? Second of all, I keep telling y'all, Derek, off the camera. Me, I do shit off camera. T.O., he do shit off camera. I'm telling you, right? So
wait, I want to see, chat. Hold on. We got to see, like, I want to see Dub, like, I want to see if Dub got hands. Damn. Is there clips? Chat, is there any clips of, like, Dubs fighting? Brothers fight it out. Dub versus DDG boxing match.
Okay, Dub, what you doing?
I'm gonna box my brother real quick. Chart. My voice go. So you ready? 5, 4.
Mind you, chat, this is 5 years ago, okay? This is 5 years ago, so obviously, like, it's a long ass time.
1 minute.
But just to have, like, a rough idea.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1, fight! Ooh. Ooh.
Nice little combo right there.
said DDG a boxer though. Well, yeah, obviously, bro. I know Dub is not. I know we're not gonna see this shit like Dub is gonna beat DDG's ass. Like, come on. We know DDG know how to box. I'm just trying to see his form and shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Dub fight like an uncle, bro. Yo, Dub low-key be fighting like an uncle. He got that uncle stance. I don't know if we even got. Is there a Tiagz?
English and Mbappe.
Tiagz boxing. Let's see who got hands, chat. Tiagz boxing.
Alright. Oh, wait. That was good. Yeah, I do it. Yeah, right. Oh.
Alright, is there any sparring though? Because pads is pads.
You got that, boy. Keep your hands up, ah. Keep touching long. Keep them at distance. There you go. Good legs, Takata. Woo! Go, Takata. Go. Hit that boy.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit might be an even fight.
Oh, Takata!
It looked like he got laid out in the bottom though. You said and look for Oblivion boxing, bro. Oblivion, listen, chat. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all can talk all this shit about Oblivion, but Oblivion is not a terrible boxer. Now, I'm not over here gonna sit here and say he's some fucking world champ. He's clearly not, but he's not bad. The only thing is with Oblivion is that he just weighs hella little. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like 120 pounds. So clearly, you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be strong or powerful, but he's not like a terrible boxer. Like compared to these other influencers, he's pretty good. He said they already said nobody's entertaining his bullshit. What do you mean he had his chance? I don't get the whole he had his chance, bro. When are you gonna see them fight? He said, bro, Oblivion lost to Julian Newman. He's asked Julian Newman. Yo, I always see that shit too though, but like people say Julian Newman like he's like some terrible ass fucking person. Yo, you talking about a guy that was super good athletically at basketball. Like, bro, what? Versus a guy that streams. Mind you, Oblivion was a streamer. Shit. I feel like y'all, I don't know, but let's keep watching though.
Anyways, I see this post earlier, right? I didn't watch it. I just watched it for y'all. So
hey, chat, yo, tell me that shit would not be a good fight to watch though. Dub versus Tiagz. After watching them both spar, I would say that shit 50-50. I'm be honest.
I do this.
He says, so if he can't beat a basketball player, he won't be able to beat a streamer either. How does that make sense? What? Why would the streamer have the edge over the basketball player? The basketball player at least has some training with his legs, you know what I'm saying? And his stamina. He said, hey, you went from Tiagz winning to... Yeah, hey, I admit my wrong. That's what I'm saying. I never seen the footage. I was basing it off their body shape. That's it. I was basing it off their body shape. But low-key, after watching them both spar, I think it's a 50-50. I ain't gonna lie. That shit could go either way. I think that if the fight went on long enough, I think Tiagz would get it. But in the beginning rounds, I think that Dub has the advantage because I think he'd be the aggressor. He said the streamer had 5 fights already, that's why.
My Mexican homie owned the hibachi truck that you see on Hollywood.
Wait! Oh my god, no.
Getting punched on, man. You're getting punched on. You're getting, bro, listen, all that little that you trying to do, you trying to make this a race war. Gang, how you gonna make this a race war? How you gonna, I think Baby Rich ass is Mexican or something. I date a Mexican girl. I be around Mexican people, you stupid. My ceviche, however you pronounce it, ceviche, that shit costs more. My ceviche higher than you. Ain't never had premium ceviche like I had. Gas. You ain't never had.
You're a clown. Nah. Yo, I was gonna say that, yo, isn't it, yo, how ironic is, right? In the big 2026, instead of people saying, yo, my friend black, my brother black, now they saying, yo, my brother Mexican, I got Mexican friends, I got this Mexican. Yo, that's crazy.
That green salsa like me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You said what?
Is you talking about? My Mexican homie owned the hibachi truck that you see on Hollywood. And that's my neighbor. So the next time you go eat hibachi in Hollywood, after you leave Star Hookah, walk up to him and be like, damn, hey, you know, Dub, that's my neighbor. I get free hibachi. Bring this into no racist.
Is that it?
And I hold you in person and you cop.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Let me see. Yeah, and this whole, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, low key, Tiagz took the L. Tiagz took the L. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. If so look, the way that I see it is that I think that the initial like confrontation, Dub getting loud, Tiagz just trying to have a conversation with him, and you know what I'm saying, Dub just kind of not really like going with it. If it would have ended at that, I would have said Tiagz, you could maybe give Tiagz the W in that situation because, you know what I'm saying, he kept his composure, he wasn't being emotional, and at the end of the day, nothing really happened. But then he ended up coming out and doing a desktop stream and then saying this and that. Kind of being on the same level as Dub. But it's like now you're not in person anymore. So it's like you low-key lost the battle in that instant, right? So I will say that. So like I guess like at the end Tiagz did lose the battle. Like he looks kind of crazy, to be honest. I would love don't get me wrong, I would love still to see a Tiagz versus Dubs fight. I think that would be cool. Or shit, even fucking, yo, honestly, to settle it, do Tiagz versus Johnny, bro. Fuck it. Why not? I think a Tiagz versus Johnny would be a really good fight. Only problem there is I would rather see the Dub fight just because I think Dub would make the build-up a lot more entertaining. And I think that he would carry the show. A Tiagz versus Johnny fight, I think the fight would be interesting to watch, but the build-up, I mean, Johnny don't really know how to talk. Tiagz is like kind of all over the place sometimes, so I don't know. I don't know how that would go, but either way. Let me see. I think there was more. What do we say?
I know what you said about.
And somehow, chat, somehow, I don't know how, but Oblivion has been getting all the fucking memes thrown at him when you have nothing but like respect being shown by DDG and or really the whole Capaholics, right? Like they're all showing Oblivion respect. You know what I'm saying? Like DDG saying, look, let me see, let me show y'all. DDG talking about how Oblivion is his guy. Dub saying that shit too. It goes to show though the clout.
Hey, Oblivion is a kid, bro. He's 19. But Oblivion, stop saying that racist shit you be saying. Foot face, appreciate that 10 gifted. Because that's not cool. Not cool at all. It's not funny. It's not none of that. Stop. Because you're going to say it to somebody or somebody that's not a...
Wait, what the fuck is he saying?
So, Oblivion was pushing him. Now, I take my hat off to Oblivion because he is literally 5'5", maybe 120 pounds. For him to be pushing Derek, that's probably like 200. He probably 200. 189, 190. I don't know how heavy Derek is. And Derek is at least like 6'1", some shit like that. For him to be pushing Derek, Oblivion ain't no bitch, ain't no hoe, none of that. He was he was ready. So
He said he was ready. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then you had this interaction too.
I'm talking to you.
I said, have a conversation.
Yeah, and y'all acting all crazy, bro. Y'all
understand that.
Okay,
but
then.
You gotta understand how he act online, bro.
I understand that, bro.
Okay,
but
yeah,
at the
it's
same
like-
time, I'm not gonna let y'all push up on my boy like that, respectfully.
I hear you.
Exactly.
I get you, as
Okay,
you
man.
should.
Yeah.
But I'm letting you know why it's going on.
No,
what's
I
going
understand
on.
why.
But I
Yeah,
fuck with you.
okay,
so
I fuck
ain't
with
gonna
you too.
disrespect you.
All right, then.
But I'm just letting you know who you with. You feel me?
Nah, I get you.
So shit gotta be like that.
Yo, chat though. Hey, you know what okay, so let me ask y'all this though, right? Why is the hate so much on Tiagz with DDG and DDG and Tiagz, but like not DDG and Oblivion, right? Didn't Oblivion say something about Johnny, or did they squash that beef? I don't know. I just think I think it comes down to a number game, chat. I think that's really what it comes down to. I think some people just got enough clout to get away with shit, and some people just don't. And it's always gonna come down to that. Hey, why is this person catching a fucking stray? Yo, all I'm seeing in the comments is this. Oh my god, that is crazy, bro. Someone said, what even is that? What the fuck? I mean, Johnny's always been mute too, so I don't know what you're talking about, Tyler. He said, Oblivion said a couple things, but nothing overly crazy. He said, that's the Cat in the Hat. And they changed him? Wait, Cat in the Hat. That's a guy? What? That's crazy. So was that it, chat? I think that's it, right? I mean, there was really nothing else. Or at least I don't think. Oh shit, is the game on?